Very well. We must now talk to Impa here, which I find interesting by just going over here, jumping into the small pond, and moving up this way, and Impa still stops us. So you are Impa the Sheikah. An old man spoke of you while I was in town. He says the other Sheikahs have disappeared. I've explained this all earlier. She has the Triforce of Wisdom with her. It's just the power's not fully... her full power isn't there. So, think of it this way. It's known as Zelda's Lullaby in this game, but what was the true name for it? Because, as Impa says, this is the melody that she played for Zelda when she was a baby. So, this melody should have another name. Although, we all know it as Zelda's Lullaby. It's interesting that you can play that with your fingers. But I guess it's really just whistling. And so this song will prove that we know the royal family. And so our ocarina starts to sparkle once again. Yay! We have learned our first melody! So we have learned our first melody. We are one step farther within our adventure. And now Impa has led us out to Hyrule Field. Just to tell us to go towards Kakariko Village. And from there, we will find our new path. The Spiritual Stone of Fire. Which is a ruby. Rubies contain the power of fire. And, well, sapphires, surprisingly, they have the power of ice. Don't forget what I talked about Ganondorf earlier and his gem on his forehead, which is a topaz. Twin Rova also has 2 gems as well, which gives them power. So we must head to Kakariko Village, and from there we will be heading to Death Mountain. So only the royal family is allowed to know that tune. We still know it as Zelda's Lullaby, but that means it still has another name. What is the other name for it? I'm not really sure about that. Although, as she does say, it shows that you do have the connection to the royal family. So, that helps. You know what? I talked about this within the last session, and that actually shows you why Link doesn't get in trouble for breaking pots and entering places that he shouldn't belong. He's connected to the royal family. So, before I end this, I wish to actually head not to Kakariko Village, but I wish to head to Lon Lon Ranch, which I actually have a special surprise for you guys at the end of this session. But we must make it to Lon Lon Ranch first, then where we can meet up with Malon and Talon, and where we can actually find a few extra things here. And we will also be able to meet Epona for the first time. Well, I went ahead and made it daytime since this is going to be the last part of this session. Although, I just felt like showing you guys what Lon Lon Ranch is like, where we can see what Malon and Talon is doing, and also where you guys can meet who Ingo is. I believe that was his name. But as people mentions this before, Talon resembles Mario, while Ingo here kind of resembles Luigi within the NES style. So, Ingo, why don't you like this ranch? Well, I mean, Ingo does have a good reason, I guess. Although, it doesn't mean that he couldn't start up his own ranch. But anyways, yeah, this is Ingo. He may not be the nicest, but at least he does show that he is hardworking. And of course, from here we have Malon and Talon's house, which is actually a lot more detailed within the DS version. As you can kind of see. And once again, Talon is sleeping on the job, as Ingo said. The other day? What are you talking about? Well, I guess it would be the other day since I did skip a day before coming here. Well, unless it took a day for me and Impa to leave the castle. For whatever reason. So he wants us to play a game. You know what? Why not? That was somewhat simple. Okay, I thought we would have to throw him over there in the corner. Nope. Nope. Trial and error. There's two. There's one more that should be over in this section. There we go. You promised a prize. What will you give us? I honestly forget. So, all we had to do was find 3 chickens, and he now asks us if we wish to marry Malon. That's a tough decision. Ho ho ho! Talon, I don't really understand you. Congratulations! You won a bottle of milk. What will you do now? I mean, at least now we have 1 bottle. That does help us in the long run. For people who says bottles are useless, they really come in handy when it's in Hyrule. Bottles are really rare. Okay, Talon. I'm gonna go up your giant stairs just to see what's in this room. A really tall table. A lot of jars. A wardrobe. A bed. Quick thing. There's 1 bed here. But there's 3 people who lives on this ranch. Who sleeps in the bed? I mean, with Talon, I guess, I feel like he can sleep almost anywhere. Ingo, I'm not that sure. Although now we are heading into the actual ranch, where we are able to see the horses and see what Malon is up to. And there she is, along with Epona. Yes, it is I once again. Apparently it has been only 1 day since we last met. Yes, I did. And she told me a very interesting story that she told me not to tell anyone. But I think I can tell you. I think it wouldn't hurt. She thinks I'm crazy. She laughed at me. Cute, huh? Is cute really the word? I don't think Epona likes me. See what I say. She's afraid of me. She doesn't like me. Sure, you sing, and I'll try to play it on an ocarina. I feel like everything is cute to Malin, although she is a young girl. She would think everything is cute. Yes, I am, although I'm not sure how. Our second song in our journey, a melody that calls our friend Epona. You have learned Epona's song, which I doubt that may be the real name too, but it's Epona's song. It will always be Epona's song. Our new friend Epona. And the owl. Why is he here? Hi. Can I help you? You can tell Epona's pretty strong. And also you can tell that Link doesn't really care. I think Epona just wants us to leave. Anyways, there is still one other place for us to go to, and that is this silo or storage area over here, which actually contains a piece of heart, which we will need.